Let me just cross back, though, live, if I may, back to Windsor. Stephen Dixon remains there. Good evening, Stephen. Tell us more about what's going to be happening next.
Well, it's interesting, Michelle, isn't it? Because we have had, you're talking about the national mourning period, which comes to a close, well, officially tomorrow morning, I think it is. But it's been this huge national outpouring, hasn't it, of grief, of respect, of sympathy, of love for Her Majesty the Queen, but also for the King as he moves forward into his new role. But what is happening tonight is that these very public events suddenly become extremely private. And we've had, of course, the lying in state. We've had the huge state funeral, the remarkable state funeral at 11 o'clock this morning, and then the service at 4 o'clock in St George's Chapel behind me. Small, about 800 guests or so, but still a more intimate event. But from here on in, it becomes absolutely personal. No cameras, no interaction, purely for those who knew the Queen. And that happens in St George's Chapel, again behind me, at 7:30, at which point the Queen will be finally laid to rest alongside her husband and other members of her family. And that is an intensely private moment, and I think surely we'd all agree it's exactly what is needed now for this family who have had to live their grief very publicly, which must be immensely difficult. Now they have this private service and those very final moments where they can say goodbye to Queen Elizabeth, goodbye to their mother, their grandmother, their great-grandmother in the most private and dignified way.